Hi, my name is David Robertson, and I'd like to share with you today my testimony about how God is good even when we're not faithful to do what He tells us to do. You see, prior to my salvation, I had made a bunch of poor financial choices, and that led to having a lot of debt. After taking a new job in 2008, the market took a downturn, and I needed to short sell my home. I was told that it would be 3 years before I could refinance a home of my own again. After about a year of trying to get back on track, God called me to North Carolina. He provided a great place for us to live, and the plan was that we were going to rent for 2 years while we saved up a down payment for our home. Along the way, I decided that I was going to stop tithing so that I could accelerate the saving for that down payment. Well, that was a big mistake. Right after that, the owners of the home notified us that they would need the house back and that we'd have to move out. So that cut our time short on that house. Well, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. My wife had found out that I had stopped tithing. So she came to me with a giving statement and asked why I had stopped tithing. God would promise to take care of us if we would be obedient to Him. Well, I was immediately repentant and decided to give it all to God, tithing again, and saying that whatever God's plan was for my life, that I would submit to it. We decided to pray as a family that we would live under God's provision. So right after we prayed, the neighbor came and knocked on the door. And he said, I've been thinking, I have a second house in Ohio, and if you would like to live in my house here and take care of it and cut the grass, then you could live for a low rent price of $500 a month. You see, $500 a month was exactly the amount that I needed to pay on rent in order to have the down payment for a house in the right amount of time. So God is good, and He can do far more with our obedience than we can do by withholding what He tells us to do.